So after I met up with the music producer in Vermont when I was a couple years sober and he told me that he wanted to work with me on an album that told the story of my recovery, I was incredibly excited, but we hadn't lined up all the details yet. I still had to figure out if it was actually going to come through. I still had to figure out if I was going to move up to Vermont and be able to do it and make it work financially, and I had to go back to DC and live my regular life as if nothing was different. And it kind of reminded me of an active addiction, when the plug called me up and told me to come through, but there were still a couple details that he had to take care of to make sure that I could get what I needed at the time, which was the drugs. I would still be willing to walk anywhere. I'd be willing to put in any amount of work with a smile on my face for the promise that I would get the drugs. So what I thought to myself was, listen, it might be hard to work double shifts at your restaurant job not knowing what's going to happen in the future, but in the same way you were willing to walk to the plug's house, you got to be willing to move forward towards a different dream and a different promise, the promise of recovery.